I need to do an interview.
Sure, yes sir.
But I can't hear you through the globe.
Oh, okay, I just wanted you to see it.
I got it, yeah. So, tell me about the Flat Earth.
Absolutely. So about 2.5 years ago, I started looking into some things, and everything I checked, everything I could find, that any real, genuine science, observable, measurable, and repeatable, shows us and suggests, and everything about it implies that there's no curvature, none to be found. So if the Earth were a sphere, 24,901 miles in circumference, we would have a measurable 7.98 inches per mile squared of curvature, observable in reality. But it's nowhere to be found. If you look right here, we see the world record photograph is 274 miles away. Within that distance, there should be over 9 miles of curvature between point A to point B. But we see the mountain range clearly. So furthermore, I realized I've been looking at the same face of the moon all my life. We've been seeing the same exact constellations for all our lives. And just everything I found reinforced that we've been lied to largely. So all I can see is that in reality, furthermore, the Bible, the King James Version of the Bible, backs up with 240 verses that the Earth is stationary, the Earth is a plane, the Earth is geocentric, and the Earth is enclosed in a dome ceiling called the firmament. And so that reinforced my faith in God, because I realized the Big Bang, evolution, the globe, it's all godless pseudoscience. And that's who I am today. That made me a lot more of a faithful man in the creator, right? Intelligent design. There's so much more evident once you see what they've lied about. And that's my testimony.
Okay. What about jump rooms to Mars with Andy Basiago and Barack Obama? They took a trip up to Mars in 1986. What do you know about that?
I don't know anything about it, because everything I know about what we've been told is Mars is nothing more than a luminary. It's a light. And the ancient ones, they all knew planets. What we know as planets today were called wandering stars. Asteris planetae is the Greek word. And so if you look back at the etymology of the word, it meant a wandering star. We can use cameras such as the one you have, but like a Nikon P900 with a stronger zoom, you'd be able to zoom in on all the luminaries and see that there's no difference between the stars and what we know as the planets. The planets just follow their own paths. We've been seeing the same stars move around our heads for all of eternity, since the beginning of recorded history. And so the wandering stars are part of that, right? And so I don't believe anybody's traveled to any kind of physical body outside of here, because they're just lights wandering around the ceiling above our heads. And everything we've been shown by NASA has been computer-generated imagery. They admit it is a lot of times.
Okay. Well, you're talking to a Greek, so I know my Greek.
Great. Yes, sir. So Pythagoras, he was the very first person to ever, talk about the Earth and its sphericity. Are you aware, in his records, in his journals, he said that the source he got that information from was that the fallen angel Apollyon appeared to him with the celestial knowledge that Earth was a sphere. A fallen angel, a demonic evil entity, brought this knowledge to the world. And so if you look and see that it reinforces a godless Big Bang, nothing exploded, you don't need God for that. It reinforces that evolution, macroevolution, and Darwinian sense of a change of kind. There's no proof for it, but it all fits together, and you can see that it's lies from the deceiver, the great deceiver. We don't struggle, we don't wrestle with flesh and blood. We wrestle with principalities and powers and evil and wicked in high places. And that's everything that I can see in this world today, man. We run a group called Official Flat Earth and Globe Discussion. It's on Facebook. We are the largest Facebook group for Flat Earth in the world right now. I'm Wes Blaze Jones. We got Nathan Thompson, he's the founder over there, talking with the people. Shout out to ODD TV, Rob Skiba, Mark Sargent. We got a lot of people coming out bringing the truth to sources like YouTube. Just the only way we can to reach the people, to let them know we've been lied to. And it's blatantly obvious, but you never see it until somebody tells you got to question it. If you never question it, you don't know. So I'm here to tell you, once somebody taught me to question it and I really opened my eyes, it's so blatant. You see them hanging from wires, you see green screen glitches, you see nothing but fisheye lenses where they force a barrel distortion on the curvature of the Earth. If they have to use a lens that makes a forced curvature, and how is there already curvature there? Why would they have to use a lens that puts a distortion on it to make it appear as if it's curved, if it's already curved? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things that just don't add up, to where once you put all the pieces of the puzzle together, you can see it's a stationary plane of existence. We're enclosed. We're not surrounded by a vacuum.